Hello and what's up YouTube? Today I will show you how I change the tires of my bike out in the field with just simple tools. I begin by pressing on the sidewalls to break the contact of the rubber with the inside edges of the rim. I do that on both sides of the tire. Of course the tire has to be deflated to do this. Then I pour in soapy water to make the rubber slide in easier. You will see later why that is important. Even plain water helps if that is what you have. Oil will also work, but it makes more mess. You can skip this step, however, it makes the process a lot easier. Now this is the important part, so please pay attention. I inserted a tire lever and positioned it to pry out the tire. My hand is giving constant push to the tire lever, and at the same time, I am pressing on the sidewalls. You will feel the tire opening up as you press on the sidewall. This is because the edges of the tire are slipping in towards the center of the rim, and thus displaces the tire, making it off-center with the rim and giving us enough room to pry the tire out. Look closely at the rubber as it is slipped in towards the center of the rim. That is why pouring in soapy water helps to reduce friction, making the tire slip in easier. Once you started to pry out a segment of the tire, the rest is an easy work with the tire levers. I will be rebuilding these wheels, so I need to get the tire out completely. I forgot to do one more step before I go ahead and pry the tire out. That is why I kind of struggle at this point. Sometimes you will need a third tool to hold the tire out of the rim. I used a screwdriver for that purpose. A piece of stick should work if you are out in the trails. I'm using two tire levers, with one pushing the tire away from the rim and the other one prying the tire out. Now you'll see that I forgot to remove the inner tube. Otherwise, it should have been easier, removing the tire out completely. There you go, we are done with removing the tire and the inner tube of the rear wheel. This is a knobby tire and that is really old and very hard. But we are able to remove it out in the field with just simple handy tools. Now let us do that again on this front wheel. So again, I am pouring in soapy water to make the rubber slip in the rim easier. This wheel has a rim lock. You want to start prying out the tire near the rim lock. So with constant push on the tire lever, I am pressing on the sidewalls so that the tire shifts a little bit out of center relative to the wheel. You will also notice that at the first time prying out the rubber, I am using both tire levers together. That is because these are just cheap tire levers and I can easily bend them. Once we started prying out a segment of the tire, we just go around little by little. These tires are very old and hard. It is a lot easier with newer rubber. At this point, learning from previous mistake, I now remove the inner tube before further tire removal. If you are just fixing a flat and patching a hole in the inner tube, this is as far as you go and do not have to completely remove the tire out of the rim. I can do it out in the trails without even removing the wheel out of the bike. Roadside tire shops in Southeast Asia fix flats and patch inner tube of motorbike tires without removing the wheel out of the bike. Whenever we ride out in the trails away from the villages, we bring a pair of these small tire levers, a spare inner tube, tire patch repair kit, and a few simple tools. And for that, we don't have to worry about punctured tires. So the skill of removing the tire is very handy to have. On my future videos, I will show you how I restore these Yamaha DT175 wheels. I will have to repair the stud bolts on the rear wheel hub and some other repairs before sandblasting and powder coating. So please stay tuned. Thank you very much for watching and hope to see you next time.